another video. What's good, all my precious jewels, and welcome to all of my new precious jewels. Thank you guys for subscribing and being part of the family media for a few months now, literally. Okay? I'll say this before I speak and give my opinion. Watching Domo for years, okay? Literally. For some years now. I was watching Domo when she first started her channels. I'm going to tell you the first video I seen of Domo. The first video I seen of her, and it was floating around Facebook, which made me look for her on YouTube and follow her on some other platforms she has, is when she was in Indiana and she fell on the snow. And she was like, you know, like, F this snow, man, I'm tired of this, you know. It was something like that to that aspect. And at the time she was living in Indiana, I was living in Chicago, where I'm originally from. So if you didn't know that, now you know that much about me. But I promise when I get to 100 subscribers, I will do a video about myself, letting you know a lot. So I've been following her before she was in a relationship. I've been following her since then. And when she first started talking about she wanted a baby and then it didn't work out, and then she had Wick. And we all love Wick. Heck, I feel like I'm his auntie. Even though I never met the baby and seen him, but I've been watching him since before he was even created in this world. Okay? So I've been a part of Domo's whole brand and her family for years. Okay? I can tell you pretty much everything that she put out on social media. However, I have stayed up. I was getting ready to go to bed, and a video came through my phone. I got the notification of Domo with this hour-long video. But any video Domo puts out, I usually watch. I don't care how long it usually is. I sit there, I watch. I usually, if it's super long, I grab me something to drink, maybe some chips or something. I just sit back and watch, which is what I did last night, because, honey, it was long. I had came downstairs and got me a snack and went back upstairs and continued to watching that hour video. Whew! But she spilled a lot of tea. She spilled a lot of receipts, and she just fed up, and she let us know what's the what. However, like I said in her comment before, and she actually she gave me a heart for what I said a while back, maybe a couple of months ago, when she first, maybe 2 months ago when she first came out about it. You know, and I told her, Domo, I'm going to be honest with you, people like myself who've been watching you for years could tell you was not happy. We were already saying it. You know, I had mentioned it before, but I didn't say it in a disrespectful way. I was just saying, man, it don't seem like she's happy. It don't seem like things is going right due to how things was being played out. For example, and if you see this video, Domo, you're going to be like, wow, you know, she's pretty much spot on. There was a situation that came up where she was in a video or whatever, and they was doing a video. Okay, it was a situation where Domo and Christy was doing a video, and basically you could tell the chemistry wasn't there anymore. Now, in the beginning, I believe they actually did have a good chemistry, but you could tell the chemistry wasn't there no more. What ended up happening is they was doing a video, and they was talking about getting each other's tattoos covered up, or whatever the case may be, or something like that. And Domo was doing it on her. Sometimes she reversed it back on her. But you can tell, like, the whole body language to Chrissy, it was just, like, off a little bit. It was just like, now I don't care, but I'm going to do it too. Something like that type of situation. That was the first time I noticed it was something was off. It just didn't seem genuine no more as it once did before, you know, when she started dating her. That was the first sign. Then it was another sign I had with them, and I was like, okay, this seemed so off. You know what I'm saying? Like, something ain't right. You know, they did a video about Domo cheating. And I'm like, hold up, this is weird as hell. Like, and she was like, no, I would never cheat on her, or whatever. But Chrissy's body language in that video was weird as heck. It was just like, yeah, so, you know, why y'all saying that? It's not true. But then she would go from that to just like a little dog. It was just weird. Like, if you've been watching them for years, you're like, okay, this is weird. Like, something ain't right. It was just a little weird situation where she was just like, so y'all can stop guessing. Like, she didn't have too much confidence in what she was saying, which gave me a red flag. Like, something ain't right. Domo have a personality out this world. She's definitely talented. So Fast forward to now, with Domo coming out, like I said last night, honey, like I put in her comments, girl, you lucky I love you, because me be what, an hour? You know what? You gonna have to stop playing with my time like this. Like, an hour, girl. But it was interesting, and she just told all of her truth, basically saying a lot of the pranks towards the end, like towards the last, 8 months of their relationship or 6 months of their relationship or so, it was all fake. Like, basically, she had to make it seem like Chrissy cared for the baby, as if the relationship was good, and it wasn't at all. But she didn't want, for us, like people like myself and other people who probably been watching her for years, to be right. Like, yo, something ain't right with Shorty. Something ain't right. Like, what's going on? And I can understand that from a person who been in a relationship a long time. You don't want people to feel like they're right, because you don't want people to be right with what they've been saying for years or for saying for a long time about your relationship, because it only brings in trouble sometimes. But that's just what that is, and that's what I wanted to say on this situation. However, with the video, she just was telling us pretty much everything. A lot of the stuff was fake. How she really don't care for Dominic. How she actually told her almost a week in advance that she was done with her and she won't be able to see her son no more. But then Chrissy want to get on Instagram and Twitter and all this, act like she loved Dominic, etc., etc. However, I honestly do feel like Chrissy have love for that little boy, but I do not feel like she wants to be his parent. Period. I've been a parent for 12 years. I have a daughter. When you care for a child, you want to make sure you continue to care for that child until you can't care for that child no more. That's just as simple as that. You can say what you want to say. I don't care if you're saying Chrissy. I don't care if you're saying Domo. At the end of the day, a mother love is unconditional for that child. She's going to jump out the window if she has to. That's just what it is with a parent. If you want to be in a child's life and you want to take care of that child, you're going to do what it takes to take care of that child, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get that 100% with her, because she don't even have a legit reason on why she didn't do all of the things she did. I want you guys to take this into consideration. When someone asks Chrissy why she didn't sign the birth certificate or go through all the proper paperwork to have Wick as her, child, she said, well, I thought we was going to be together forever, so that's why I didn't do it, duh. Like, in that type of situation, it was something to that effect. Probably wasn't that much exaggerated, but, something to that effect. However, let's be realistic and let's break it down. Domo said, if that's the case and you knew we was going to, why you still didn't get on your stuff and go through the paperwork? Because she don't want to. She don't want to have him as her son and have to go through all that because she's not ready to be a parent. And that is okay. That is okay because she's young still. However, it's deeper than that. Now, I'm going to break it down from someone who's well experienced with these situations. Think about it like this. If you're the cheater in the relationship, if you're cheating, because according to Domo, she's the cheater, and she cheated with multiple women, and what we get from Chrissy is obvious. If you're the cheater, you're cheating with multiple women. She said she was cheating when she was pregnant, etc., etc. You're talking to other chicks. You know that this relationship is not going to, it's not going to last long. You know you don't want to be here no more. You're the cheater, but you love this son. Now, don't get me wrong. There's people who cheat and be in relationships with women or have kids by women, and they love their kid regardless, and they still do for their kid. However, this is different, because if you still love a kid unconditionally and you're cheating on the mother because you don't want to be with her, okay, that's between y'all two. If you have unconditional love for a child, you're going to do what it takes to actually take care of that child and raise that child like it's your own, because that's what you want. Why you didn't think about all this? Why did you not? You can't think y'all was going to be together forever if you've been cheating. If you've been cheating, the way she says, you can possibly think that y'all was going to be together forever because you didn't even want to be there. So what sense does that make? If you don't want to be in a relationship, how can you think y'all was going to be together forever? Makes sense out of that. So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out the BS into all of this drama. And that's what I want people to pay attention to. If you are the cheater, and you said you thought that y'all was going to be together forever. You're the cheater and you don't really want to still be in this relationship. How did you think that y'all were going to be together forever? Make some sense of all of that. You see what I'm saying? So don't believe the hype. And I know y'all gonna be like, oh, you just Team Domo. Yes, because I'm going with what the facts are. You can't blame Domo for what she said. What she put out there on Instagram and Twitter. She said out her own mouth, oh, I thought we was going to be together forever. How if you the cheater? How if you the one who don't want to be in a relationship no more? Because according to Dominic, it wasn't mutual. She did it because she wanted. That's what Chrissy wanted. And she didn't want it to make her feel like she had to stay in something that she didn't want to be in no more. Which is only right and only fair. So when you guys say, oh, you team this, you team that, listen, I'm team what's right and what's best for the kid, period. Now, make sense out of that. Just think about it. How can you feel like you're going to be with someone forever when you're the cheater, number one? Number two, you don't want to be in a relationship no more. See how that don't make sense? It doesn't make sense, but it only makes sense to the person who's doing the damage. I'm just saying. Other than that, Domo, I just want you to know, if you ever watch this video, you're doing right. Because as a mother myself, I would do what's best for my child. I don't care what other people are going to say and judge me. You're going to be judged to the day you die. We all are. At the end of the day, do what's best for your son, and you're doing the damn thing. I still think you got a record deal coming. I'm not sure. I'm just giving my opinions, but you're doing what you're supposed to do. You have a mother. Listen to your mother, because she's well experienced, I'm sure. And just do what's best for you and your son. Most definitely your son, because he's first, regardless. And that's what people who have kids, we always supposed to put our kids first. Some people don't, but hey, put your child first. And remember, you're doing what's best for him. Thank you guys for tuning in. These are my opinions. If you like it, so be it. If you don't, I really don't care, because at the end of the day, these are my opinions. And I'm not going to be upset about what you feel on my opinions. Thank you guys again for tuning in. It's your girl, Miss Crystal. I hope you guys like my opinion on this situation. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Click that bell so you can join the notification gang. It's been your girl, Miss Crystal. Before we leave with a positive note. If you don't want to be a crab, think outside the bucket. I'm up out of here.